Okay, hello. This is Rani Ahmed with you. This is lesson 14 in Objective-C programming on the Macintosh operating system platform. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about structures. Well, structures are mainly used in to make different types or different values be tied together under one umbrella. Okay, they are like united under one umbrella. Okay, so it's like you're saying, for example, you've got a person, so any person would have the ID, the address, the name, etc., etc. Okay, but rather than every time like defining different variables, you can just define one variable from where you can extract common data. Okay, let's see how it's done. First, let's talk about typedef. Typedef is a way to make an alias of a type. Okay, so typedef is a way to make an alias of a type. So for example, if I want to make if I have a telephone number, but I want to say that this say that I have this number is of type telephone, okay, but the telephone is already an integer, so I can make, for example, typedef and then say int, okay, and make an alias of int named telephone, and therefore I can, for example, later I can say telephone is number equals 1 2 3 4 5 6, and that's it. You can use this. Okay, now so this is how we can use typedef. Now with structures, okay, using typedef you can do this. Typedef and person, I mean structure. This is a struct, then you can say like this and remove this, and this is person. Okay, and then because this is a person, it has the following type. Like you made now an alias for the structure, okay, and renamed this structure as of type person. Okay, much like what we did with telephone, and therefore we can make different variables based on this this type named person. Okay, so for example, I can have sub values belonging to person, just for example his ID, okay, his name. So because it's name, so it should be char star, it's like a string, and name, and equals, no, it doesn't have to be an equal. And for example also maybe yeah, why not, like a symbol, like char symbol. Okay, yeah, you can add floats, you can add whatever. Okay, this is a float, okay, for his maybe mark, if you want to talk about a student. Okay, and boolean and all this, all of them can work. Okay, so if I want to make a variable of type person, so I can either put it here, this would be a global variable, person p1 and p2, okay, or I can just put it here also, and it will be almost global because this is just within main. Okay, but in other functions it will be local. So let's put it totally global. Now I want to now define the values of p1 and p2. Now look how we do it. So we type p1 dot id equals like 1 2 3, p1 dot name, okay, equals maybe Rani Ahmad, okay, or else we got the symbol like p1 dot symbol, because it's a character, we say C or D or whatever, okay, and p1 dot marks equals 3.56 download. Cool. So this is how it works, just to define one variable. So this way, if I want, for example, to assign all of this on the fly to another variable, which is a person too, you can just simply say p2 equals p1, and this way you will see p2 copying everything that p1 has. So it will be copying the same ID, same name, same symbol, same marks. And as a proof, this is printf. P2 dot ID is %I, and this is P2 dot ID. Cool. Now, and if I run it, so P2 now having 1 2 3, and I have not already written anything to P2 other than assigning. Okay, so this means that things has been copied to, because of the assign. The assign copies data from the right hand side to the left hand side. Okay, this is the right hand side, and this is the left hand side. Okay, now just to make it also more interesting, you can define, for example, here, for example, I can, for example, use this telephone, okay, and use it like till. I can do that, okay, and therefore P1 from now P1 dot, see, this is the telephone, and I have to set it like. Cool. Now, because of this, I can do something else. I can define another structure type def struct, and it is, I call it other, okay, and I'm going to fill struct with like bool is okay, and maybe also, I don't know, some double, okay, maybe it's called what do you want to add, an address, house number, okay, and of course this is needed, and I can just simply say here other is others. Cool. And because of this, I can access the second structure this way, p1 dot see, it's mentioning others to you, and then you can just say the house number, it's like 35, and the boolean p1 dot others dot, what was it, is okay equals false. He's not okay. Let me put this as f small f. Ah, should be all false like this. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Okay, we'll put it as 0 because it's a bool. Okay, so it's either 0 for false and 1 for true. So so this is how it works. So I made it like nested structures within such a code. Okay, now next thing is, what if I have a pointer, or I want to make a pointer to a structure? Okay, so what if, for example, I want to do this, and a person p2 is not now a normal variable, it's just a pointer to a variable. Okay, and I'm going to delete this. Okay, I'm going to keep this for now, but now by this line until this line, okay, as it is here, this means that I have p2 as a pointer, okay, and it's not pointing to anything. Okay, it's not pointing to any variable, address. It's not pointing to any location in the memory. So it's like some teacher holding his pointing stick and not using it to point at something at the board, okay, in the classroom. So the blackboard, the green board, whatever. So he's not pointing at the board. So like any variable, just to make p2 point to, or point at, I mean, p1, the values of p1. So I say p2 is assigned using the ampersand and p1. So this means that p1's address is now the same as the address symbolized by p2. Okay, now to print the data, okay, or to assign the data, I can just, for example, say star p2 and then dot, and I select, for example, the ID. I can simply change the ID as it was 123. Let's make it 231, 321. Okay, and here, like usual, just put star here. Okay, and then put like this, and it must be printed. So now p2.id is 123. Okay, so yeah, so this is where it stopped. Okay, it's just the boolean type. Okay, let's make it an integer, it doesn't matter. Okay, but you can still use bool, true or false. I don't know, forgot the type's name. Okay, so this is, sorry, so we say this is a run, and you will see that it will be 321. Okay, and because it's a pointer, you will also see the change in p2, in p1, I mean, this is p1, and just let me say p1, and up, we run it, and now it's p1. Okay, now this is also the use of too many or too much use of parentheses is annoying. So what the inventors of C did is, or Objective-C did, is that they use this kind of notation. P2 points, this is like points at, okay, the address of ID. Now, so, or P2 sub ID. So this is it. So if I want to change now or print, I mean P2 sub ID, I can do that. So this is it. Okay, and here, yeah, because I made it like P2. Yeah. Okay, so this is the lesson about structures. Okay, now again, it will be good to like the importance of structures will be in the usage also of arrays and linked lists, okay, and any kind of listing, okay, because this way you can make a set of variables belonging to the same structure type. Okay, like you have so many persons, so every person has his own ID, has his own name, blah blah blah. Okay, so therefore by using the lists and iterating over the list elements, we can just like simply copy from number 1 to number 13 in the list without thinking. Okay, so that's it for now. Please subscribe using your own YouTube account and comments. Thanks.